Okay.
Hello and good afternoon, I guess we've reached now. I'm Joe Prisco, and we're joined by Tiara Weisner, who is a member of our volleyball program here at Dillard. So first off, Tiara, how are you doing?
I'm good, good. Trying to stay inside, stay out of the way with everything going on.
Sure.
And you,
I was going to ask, now you kind of had to adjust to some online classes. How are they going for you?
actually, the transition was pretty good, especially with the way that our teachers have been communicating. And it was a big help with Dr. Kimbrough helping out, emailing us every step of the way.
Okay.
So it's been a pretty smooth transition.
That's awesome. So your professors have done a good job of keeping in communication with you throughout. And
Yeah.
how are the classes going? Are you
Good, actually. Better than I thought. Better than I thought.
That's amazing. So I was going to ask, let's see. Obviously as an athlete, you like to stay in shape anyway. How are you adjusting to be able to not be outside as much and not be with your teammates right now when you're working out? How is that going?
Actually, well, it's pretty hard being away from my teammates. Me and my teammates are pretty close knit, but we're keeping each other in shape. Taking each other. Our coach is sending us daily workouts. But it's going good though. It's kind of hard not being outside. But
sure.
in-house workouts, so it's going good though.
What are some of the types of workouts they're having you work on right now indoors? Like, what are some of the things they're having you do?
Strength and conditioning, basically, like just getting our legs. As a volleyball player, you use your legs a lot, so just basically keeping our muscles together, making sure we stay toned and stuff. Just really a lot of leg work, conditioning inside if we can. But sometimes I go outside in my backyard and just run around a little bit.
Awesome. How about are you able to kind of just hit around the volleyball out there, or just keep in
Yeah,
practice?
our coach was like, we have a volleyball. If you have to pass to the wall, just go ahead and pass to the wall. Just sometimes in my room, just passing the volleyball up a little bit. But yeah, trying to stay in shape as much as I can.
I'm sure that your parents are kind of used to it. You probably were hitting the volleyball over the house growing up as well. So
yeah, making sure not breaking anything.
Exactly. As long as you're not breaking anything. But even so, I'm sure they'd be a little understanding at this point.
Right. You're right.
Obviously, workout's a big part of your life, but you're also right now you probably got a little bit more free time than you would have before. What are you getting into now with some additional free time?
Just basically trying to spend as much time with my family as I can, really. Just free time. And sometimes if they don't feel like being bothered, then Netflix. I mean, there's really nothing to do. We're just having a whole 24 hours with nothing to do. So,
what are some new shows you've gotten into through Netflix, or what some things maybe you caught up on?
This new show on Netflix called Ozark.
Okay.
It's pretty good so far. I mean, yeah, I've been trying to touch in a few other shows, but really, I'm stuck on Ozark right now.
That's awesome. What season are you on? I know they just started the third season. So what season are you
Actually, I just caught on to this show. A lot of people have been telling me about it, so I'm really still in season 1. But
all right, you get there.
Right, get
there. Let's see. My next question for you is, when social distancing is done, what's the first thing you're kind of looking forward to?
The gym. The gym, just going to the gym, to hit the gym. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. You really realize how much you took advantage of a lot of stuff without being able to go outside. So really just being able to get back on the court, just to touch a ball.
And I think you mentioned it before that you went back home. You want to tell everyone where home is for you?
Yes, I'm actually from Texas. So back home it's pretty good. It's pretty good just to be around my family right now. So
how's your family doing, by the way?
They're good. They're actually really good. They're good.
This is probably the most extended period of time you spent with them, in a while. So
yes,
I'm sure a little bit of an adjustment, but they're great to have you back here. So
having to be at home.
So obviously you start off kind of going the JUCO route. How'd you end up at Dillard?
Actually, my assistant coach from my JUCO gave me an email for Dillard's coach, and I reached out to her, and she reached back, and she was like, "Come to Dillard." So I was like, "Okay." So I came out there on a visit, and I got hooked.
Awesome.
It was great.
So which JUCO did you start off with, and tell us a little about your experiences there?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Which JUCO did you start off with? And
I
talk a little
started
bit.
off at Cisco Junior College.
And
It's a little bitty college in Cisco, Texas, kind of about 45 minutes away from Abilene. A lot of people don't know, but
no problem. And how far from home is that for you?
that's about 2 hours
2 hours.
from home. Yeah, about 2 hours.
So you're staying on campus and whatnot. So you already got the going away experience, huh?
Right, yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. My next question is, now you've kind of transitioned to the Dillard volleyball program. So what's your favorite part about being a member of the Dillard volleyball team?
Actually, it's really great. Like, really close knit with my teammates. They were very welcoming with open arms. It's a little nerve wracking when you're a transfer, and going to another school and like, hey, like, I'm kind of the new girl, but they were very welcoming. Those are like my sisters.
Awesome. It's wonderful. I was going to ask, obviously, you kind of changed throughout your career as an athlete, as a person. So how has being at Dillard changed you for the positive?
Actually, it's really matured me in a lot of ways. Made me look at a lot of different things, because you have a lot of different cultures out there. So like you learning stuff with new friends, new friend groups. So I mean, it's pretty good though. It's pretty good.
Wonderful. Talk to me a little bit about your career aspirations. What would you like to do once you are leaving Dillard? So.
Actually, I want to be a sports psychologist. So I'm trying to get in good somewhere, trying to figure out where I really fit in the psychology world. But that's really what I want to do, and eventually try to open up my own practice for psychology to be a psychologist. So, I mean, just some big goals to achieve, but trying to figure out exactly where I fit in the world.
If you don't aim high, then you're never going to get there. And you've got to have dreams and aspirations, and that's
Right.
Wonderful. How'd you first get interested in the field? Is there something that kind of sparked you, or?
Actually, yes, and it's crazy how it happened because at first I really wanted to be a physical therapist. I was all for physical therapy, and then at JUCO, I had got put into a psychology class, and my teacher was like, it was just so interesting how she taught to us, like, and I was like, okay, it's kind of cool how the brain works, like. It lets people know why we do what we do. And, just it's cool how the brain works. And like, I feel like, sometimes in the world, a lot of people don't really get the help that they need, necessarily just to talk to somebody or, don't understand what's going on, why they're doing what they're doing. So, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. And after that class, it was just like, okay, I definitely want to go to psychology. Like, it's really interesting.
And especially, being, an athlete, I'm sure you can give it an interesting perspective too, because a lot of psychologists probably are not former athletes once you reach that point. So you can probably get.
Right, because I feel like a lot of athletes, we don't really have an outlet. Sports is really our outlet. So like for me to be an athlete and want to be a sports psychologist, I feel like that helps a lot because sometimes, as an athlete, we don't really have anybody to talk to. Like, because we athletes, I think we're pretty hard. Like, so we don't really want to show any emotion sometimes, or we just turn straight to the sport. Like, so I just feel like sometimes we don't really have anybody to talk to. Not necessarily that we don't have the sources. It's just not like everybody understands as what it's like to be an athlete or what we go through. So it's good to have somebody that, has been in that world. So.
I heard from, Coach Spurgeon that you have been one of the leaders among her volleyball program and keeping the team organized. So talk to me a little bit about how that experience has been for you, how you got into that leadership role.
Yes, it's been really great, though. It's been really great, just we want that ring next year. So we just trying to go ahead and get started. We have a few months on top of, since the whole thing happened, we have a few months on top of what we usually have. So, it's just trying to work hard and we want that ring. We're going to go to national. So we got to do whatever it takes. So, I mean, I feel like, we got a few leaders on the team. So whatever it takes, we want that ring.
That's wonderful. So how are you keeping the team organized? Are you, texting with them? Or are you kind of conversing through phone calls, Twitter?
Yeah, group me. So we kind of like just talk to each other on a daily basis, just keeping each other up to date. Like, okay, so how is workouts? Coach Spurgeon has these workouts listed for us, and we're supposed to go back in the group chat and, tell each other how it went. Like, so we everybody can, get a feel of how are you doing? Like, how was your workout? Everybody workout isn't the same. So as long as we all keep communicating with each other, I feel like, hey, we can do anything.
Got to keep them all motivated, right? That's wonderful. So obviously, Coach Spurgeon just started, but what's your impressions of her? Because I'm sure you talked to her during her interview, and also, you've been keeping in touch with her all throughout this entire process. So.
Right, I love her. She came in really strong. Like, she was like, okay, I'm here to do this. We all want the same goal. We all want the ring. We all want to go to nationals. So I feel like she's gonna get us there, So she holds us accountable for a lot of stuff, and she just keeps us going. She just keeps us going. I love Coach Spurgeon. She came in really good, really good.
Awesome. And this is going to be kind of a little fun section for you. I'm going to fire some questions off at you.
Okay.
So, all right. So, your favorite current musical artist?
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
You can go 2 or 3 with whoever. Just
okay. Right now, I'm loving Brent Faiyaz. I'm kind of an old school baby. My mom plays all old school, so like right now, I really don't know, but I'm really kind of stuck on Brent Faiyaz right now. Let's see, a little bit of Ride Wave, a little touch in there. Let's see. That's all I can think of right now.
No problem. So, obviously you've probably had the opportunity to kind of watch some new movies as well. So do you have a favorite movie or a go-to movie you go to?
Actually, let's see. Okay, so my little niece have been around here, so I've been watching Frozen a lot, Frozen 2, so kind of been stuck on that a little bit. Any new movies? Not really. Kind of just stuck on Netflix.
Okay.
Watching old movies.
Do you have a favorite actor or actress?
I love Idris Elba.
Okay.
I love Idris Elba.
Yeah. Let's see. How about a favorite TV show?
Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds.
What do you like about Criminal Minds?
It's just weird how you can just pick up on how who this person is based off of their actions, how they grew up, what they went through, how they study people. I thought that was pretty cool. I think that's what keeps me interested in the show.
It keeps your mind working, huh?
Right, kind of on the edge of my seat, like what's next.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I appreciate the opportunity to kind of talk to you today, Tiara. Is there any other closing remarks you want to tell the fans of Dillard?
No, not really. Just be ready to be there in the stands when the season comes, because we're going to need y'all. But, yeah, we ready for y'all.
That's wonderful. I look forward to seeing you in the fall, and, stay safe, and, I wish you well.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.